G987 FM, the way we groove. This is the Enforcers, and we have on the air a rising soca queen, American born with Trini roots, a dynamite singer, songwriter, and dancer, Imaniray. Welcome to the Soca Groove.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm excited.
Pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
So let's take them to the beginning. Can you share with our listeners your start in dance and your transition as a vocalist?
So my mom put me in dance school, long story short, when I was 5 years old, because she didn't want me to be idle. You know how Caribbean parents are. They're like, you need something to do. So not knowing that I would really take to it and develop such a passion for it. Even when she took me out of dance school, it's just something I just kept up with and just loved doing. So I always appreciated her for that. And so it kind of gave me that was how I put my foot in the water. Eventually, like when I moved to Atlanta, is when I learned that you can actually get paid for dancing. So I was dancing, not realizing, oh, people actually get paid for that. So that's when I started to get more involved, just dancing, like background dancing, doing music videos, little things like that as a teenager.
Yeah.
And then one day the girl that I actually worked close with to get on, into the music videos and stuff, she heard me singing one day and she was like, oh my gosh, you should sing this way. You could do the dancing and the singing thing together. And I was like, like, what? No, that's not, I just never grew up wanting to be a singer like most kids, that sing now. So that wasn't, I just didn't see that for me. But it wasn't until my dad died when I was 16, I realized the joy and the passion I had for dancing was kind of void. And that was very scary for me because of how much I loved it. So I was like, okay, well, maybe let me try out this singing thing. Maybe let's see what Tony was talking about. Right. It actually would and turn into soca because, soca is just such a happy genre. Like, I felt like that might help bring my spirits up,
Yes.
And that's exactly what it did. So
excellent.
Now I love both.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk about incredible song that I love, Queen on the Femme Fury rhythm. Can you share with our listeners how that project came together?
To be very honest, I feel like I tell people just jokingly, I feel like my team, they did some kind of like Obia thing on me because I just be so confused how they could write a song that, and it feels like, they're watching my every move, like they're a part of my life, but they have no idea what's going on in my life, especially at that time. Now we're closer, so they're more, I'll share certain things, but it was just like, how did you know that? So I never told them. I went through that same experience that the song talks about. And it was just like, that's so weird to me. But I guess that's just, we have such an organic chemistry and they wrote that song. I was able to relate to it. And that's just what it is. I didn't even write it. So I think that's crazy, But I was able to relate and just put it out there. So, and I feel like most women go through that. So, why not?
So what advice would you have for young female artists entering the soca industry?
Be different and be okay with being different. Let me put it that way. I think it's very easy for us to get caught up in wanting to do what everybody else is doing because it worked for them. But the thing is like, it worked for Destra because that was Destra.
Yes.
It worked for Allison Hines because that's Allison Hines. You don't want to try to be like them. You want to be you, and you want to bring something different to the table. And the only way you can do that is by experimenting in your own ways instead of trying to do something that someone already did.
Yes.
And I think in this day and age with soca, like, we just really have to dare to be different.
Right.
And be okay with that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Kind of be a rebel too.
Yeah.
It's okay. I will tell you that.
Yes, excellent. All right, so appreciate your time so much, Imani. Can you remind our listeners how they can keep up to date with you on social media?
Yes, it's imaniray on Instagram, Twitter, imaniray, imaniray.com. Everything is imaniray. YouTube, check out the Queen Visualizer. It is out now. So.
Yes. All right. Take care.
Thank you, you too. Bye. Bye.